Hello, what is up, everyone? Welcome to Ferrell Swim Tech. My name is John Ferrell. This is the live stream that is mostly weekly. Uh, and I use my 15 years of competition experience as well as 12 years of coaching experience to help you get faster on the swim. So in January and February and now into March, I have decided that I'm really going to go over a ton of drills. And the drills are to help you get faster at swimming. Now, why are we going to get faster at swimming? Because I thoroughly believe, and I had a great open water swim with some fantastic friends from Team Zoot down here in Southern California, and I am still 100% convinced it is technique that is holding a lot of people back from getting faster. And it's not only just technique, it's just understanding how water works. And you're going to hear a lot of people, people like me, that talk about the feel of the water. Is that you need a completely different skill set in order to be able to do well in the water. And that's where I'm trying to kind of focus in on these drills that help you kind of understand the progression of how to really start feeling this water. Because feel the water is a very esoteric term. Nobody really understands what it means. Nobody can explain it. Like I refer to it as knowing exactly when to pop up on a wave as a surfer. You talk to any surfer about this, like, oh man, when it's pushing you, trust me, I've tried that. When it's just pushing you, I never get up on the right part of the wave. I love surfing. I love doing it. I am not very good at it. I just enjoy getting out in the water and having fun. So anyway, we're going to get into today's topic pretty quick here. Just before we do, just a couple of small things. Number one, I'm just letting you know I now have a link tree. Look at this. So this top part, this is all about my my gaming stuffs, but the one that you're going to want is here at Ferrell Swim Tech. So check out the link tree in the comments below, book the swim lesson, check out swim gear, for Zoots, there's the Rumble, YouTube, Instagram, and Venmo. And then another thing I want to talk about is Dynamic Triathlete. They are a brand new affiliate for the stream. We'll pop that down there below. No, they are not one of the sponsors for Team Zoot. They are a sponsor for me. Oh, here's my Discord, by the way. Hello. So check out Dynamic Triathlete. They are a great app for mobility for triathletes and basically anyone. $9 a month or $90 a year will get you access to this app that has 20-minute stretching routines for anyone, anywhere. They have routines that are focused on injury prevention. They have ones that are kind of physical therapy type ones. They have strengthening type ones that require minimal equipment. I've been using these, and I did a pretty hard 4-mile track workout the other day. Lots of hundreds, lots of stairs, and I did a 20-minute stretching routine from this, and it was absolutely fantastic. So Dynamic Triathlete, use coupon code SWIM for 10% off. So check out the link down below, or if you're on the link tree, that's this one right here. Just kind of one other thing with Amazon. So if you go to Amazon, you're going to go to my list for Amazon. This is a bunch of recommendations that I have for gear. This is all basically non-Zoot selling gear, like pretty much anything you can't really get on Zoot. So these are the stuff that I recommend. If you're wondering about the Theragun, it's because I own a Theragun and I can 100% recommend the Theragun. I don't have a Hyper Ice gun, which I know is a current one was Zoot, but yeah, so forgive me. But anyway, best goggles ever, tier sake rockets. All right, anyway. Okay, so that's enough of that. Let's get into the drill. So we're kind of at the point where we're almost done with the beginner set of drills, where if you're 145 or slower, especially if you're 2 minutes or slower, you need to focus on 4 drills: sculling, doggy paddle, tippy toe kicking, 5 drills: salute drill, and fingertip drag. Focus on those 5 drills. And like I say, what you're going to want to do, hey, Kathy, how you doing? Make sure that you are integrating those into your workout. Quite honestly, you should have lots of sets of drill, swim, drill, swim, drill, swim. Drill the skull, swim, trying to focus on the forearms. Drill doggy paddle, swim, focusing on this catch, just like you did on the doggy paddle. So being able to integrate these drills into your swim is really going to maximize your potential for growth. The worst thing that you can possibly do is swim a 3,000 yard or a 2,000 yard workout, and then you do 100 of drills right at the beginning, and then you just kind of plod along the rest of the 2,000 yards. That's really not going to be effective. What's going to be effective is constant drill, swim, drill, swim, drill, swim, drill, swim. Do hundreds where you do a 25 drill, 75 swim. Do 50s, 25 drill, 25 swim. Just keep working these drills because they're going to make you a faster swimmer faster. So today's drill is side to side. So in other words, we're gonna swim, get on one side, and then take another stroke, and then get on to the other side. Now, there's a couple reasons that we want to do this drill. Number one, first and foremost, you want to be very comfortable being on your side. This is going to help your breathing, because remember, when we take our breath, we want to shoot our hand forward and then rotate onto our side. So we're going to learn how to be nice and comfortable on our side. Now, next, the other reason is we want to learn how to pull and make the whole body pull and rotate onto the other side, okay? This is where you're really going to start learning how to get power out of your rotation. Remember, rotation gives you power because you're using your core muscles to help engage and move the water with stiffer arms, and your core muscles are helping in that engagement. One second. So it's going to help with the rotation. And next, it's going to help with bilateral breathing. I have been asked multiple occasions, what are drills to help with learn bilateral breathing? Remember, bilateral breathing is when you breathe to your right side and to your left side. Is bilateral breathing required to be a good swimmer? No. Is it required to be a fast swimmer? No. Is it a good thing to learn? Yes. It is a good thing to have in your tooltip. The other thing, too, is especially if you're doing long races, it's a really good idea to learn bilateral breathing, because every once in a while, you're going to want to even out the breath. You want to breathe to your opposite side. It's a really good idea because it helps kind of it helps even out the tension in your neck. So then you're not breathing to one side, and the more you breathe to one side, you're going to start feeling a lot of tension, and over time, it'll cramp. I've had 9,000 yard workouts in 2 hours back in college, and yeah, if I wasn't careful, my neck would cramp, and it hurts like the dickens. Not fun. So yes, so side to side drill is a really good drill to learn. But where you are in swimming depends on what you really want to get out of it. When you're a beginner swimmer, this is really good for comfort in the water, being comfortable being on your side, helping your breathing, helping your basic breathing, and starting to kind of understand how to get onto your other side, but mostly just being comfortable being on the side of your breathing. And then the next advanced level, and this is probably, this, you can learn this as a beginner, but also this is mostly kind of for intermediates, learning how to bilateral breathe. Okay, so learning how to bilateral breathe is the next step. That's really what you're going to want to work on if you're okay with being on your side. Level 1, just get comfortable being on your sides. Level 2, being able to really focus in on being comfortable on your side to learn how to bilateral breathe. So then the last level is learning how to pull and rotate in through that stroke. So what I kind of define as getting to level 1 is just comfort. Level 1's comfort. It's not really time-based. It's comfort-based. So then level 2, which is learning how to bilateral breathe, that's probably going to be something you want to think about when you're faster. Faster than 2 minutes per 100. When you're slower than 2 minutes per 100, you need to focus all your attention on getting under the 2 minutes per 100. And then when you're about 145, I would say 145 is 150, 145. That's about when you're going to want to start really thinking about adding in the bilateral breathing into your tool chest. But, somebody say, oh, well, maybe I could learn how to do it. I mean, you can. I'm just saying you're going to want to focus on those 5 that I was talking about earlier. You're going to want to focus on that way more than adding something else to the mix. You got to master the basics before you start adding items into your toolkit. There's certain items you can add into your toolkit, like learning to kick on your back. That's really important. We'll talk about those in another episode. But learning how to be very comfortable on your side is definitely a beginner's one, but learning how to bilateral breathe, not necessarily so much. And then really getting into the pull and getting that strength out of your core. That's really going to be when you're trying to get under the 130. So that's when you're faster than 145. When you're faster than 145, that's going to be your main difference of getting from 145 down to 130, is being able to fully engage your core and get good rotation into the swim. That's going to take load off your arms and put it more on your core, which is going to be a great help and support. So what we're going to do right now is I'm going to show you a video from Form. And I wasn't able to film myself. I might be able to get in the water tonight. If I get in the water tonight, I'll film myself for Instagram. But just letting you know, Form Goggles has put out a bunch of fantastic they've put out a bunch of fantastic drill videos. So this is what they call 6-kick switch, side to side drill. There's a lot of different names for it, but it's the same drill, okay? So I've already forwarded to the part. So right here. So they're on the side, going to switch over to the other side. So one side extended, keep the opposite shoulder out of the water. So right there. So stop right here, okay? This is what we want to focus on here. Head down, arm extended, legs are stacked, okay? This is how you are on your side. You got to open that hip up. That top hip is going to be right at the water surface, okay? That's going to be right at the water surface. And then, okay, you see here, one nice straight line. There's the hip. The arm is right over the hip. The arm is on the top of the water. So like it says here. So I'm mostly focusing on the body position because you need to understand how to get stacked. Getting stacked is an old hockey term. I am a huge hockey fan. I don't get to watch as much as I want to. Go Ducks. The getting stacked is an old term. Goalies don't really use this move too much, but it's when they stack the pads on their sides. So I like to, if you're a hockey fan, think of being a goalie and getting stacked. So your legs want to be on top of each other. You don't want to be at a 45-degree angle. They legitimately want to be on top of each other and kicking. I'll get on the mat or on the bench and show you in a minute. But this is really, so then now look at this, okay? You can basically see a nice line of the swimmer. There's the hand in line with the shoulders, in line with the other shoulder, in line with the hip, in line with the legs. So you want everything to be in line. Now, This is the main reason why I'm doing this after you kind of learn vertical kicking, okay? Vertical kicking is going to be pivotal for you to be able to do this drill. At the beginning, it said level 1, level 2, level 3. Level 1's with fins, level 2's with fins, level 3 is without fins. Because I guarantee you, if you are not a confident kicker, if you are not a competent kicker, you are going to really struggle with this drill without fins. Now, your ultimate goal is to be able to do this without fins, but if your kick is not that great, throw the fins on for this drill. Do not worry about it. I am dead serious because you will sink. I had a guy try and I was just like, yeah, just do the side to side drill. You know, one of my triathlete customers, and he did, and he's just like, I sank. I was like, what do you mean you sank? I sank. My legs couldn't do it. He legitimately could not keep his legs on top of the water. I'm just like, oh crap. Okay, yes, you definitely need fins. So, yeah, this drill, you will sink 100% if you do not have a good kick. So, pop the fins on, don't worry about it. So, so then you're going to want to be on your side for about 2 to 3 breaths. So it says 6 kicks, anywhere between 4 to 6 kicks. 6 kicks is just a good number. So then, okay, so we'll get back to here. So right here, she's wearing the fins, and one thing you want to see is look at the kick up. Okay, let's go back to here. So there's the kick up. So you see, there's only about there's only about this much distance between one toe, one blade of the fin, and the other blade of the fin. You don't need a gigantic kick. Just remember that. That was something I was working on with two of the swimmers that was down here over the weekend. It's just a gigantic kick does you no good. Stiffen the legs and keep that kick nice. So you see, there it is. So this leg has replaced where that leg is. A little bit of a knee bend there. I'm not necessarily too thrilled about that knee bend, but the kick is nice. Yeah, a little bit too much knee bend. I'm gonna nitpick here. A little too much knee bend. That hip can come back just a little bit further. But she's good. She's fine. I'm just nitpicking here. So you see here, one leg here, one leg there. Oh no, she's mid transition. There you go. So there's the legs. There's the legs. Okay. The key is to make sure that bottom hip kicks the leg all the way out to the side. So anyway, I'm going to link this video down in the comments. So check out Form. You know, Form is a great partner with the stream. I use Form goggles when I swim. Unfortunately, I had to let my subscription lapse, mainly because I don't necessarily use the workouts that often. But great metrics, great workouts. Form goggles. Check out for Team Zoot members. Check out your discount sheet, and you'll be able to get a good discount on those goggles. Okay, so we're gonna shift it back. We're gonna shift it back to the bench. Let's bring that up. Oh no, full camera. We're going to bring that down, and then that. Okay. So we're going to demonstrate a couple things here on the bench. Main thing is being able to get on your side. Okay, so when you're on the bench here, you're going to be swimming. So what you're going to do is you're going to start here, and then you're going to pull, and as you pull, you're going to get on your side. You're going to have one arm extended here. Your legs are extended backwards, okay?
Legs are extended backwards. Woo! I knew that was gonna happen. I totally knew I was just gonna like fall off this bench and make a fool out of myself. So this is really hard being on a weight bench on your side. But basically, this is where you're going to want to be. You're going to want to have your hips stacked, arm at your side, and you're going to be kicking back here. Okay? So you're going to be kicking back here. You're going to be extended forward like this. Okay? It's much easier in the water, I promise. This is very hard on the weight bench. So you're going to kick here. So then you're going to be here. You're going to be here. Okay? All right. So then you're going to pull, and then you're going to rotate, get in the water, and then back on the other side. Okay? Leg stacked, arm extended. Wow, this is a whole lot harder than I thought it was going to be. So I'm holding my bike for stability here. This is not how you do the drill. So you're going to be stacked. So you got arm, hip, leg, leg, and then you're nice and stacked, and you're kicking like this. Okay? So the biggest thing about this drill is being able to come from here, push, and then on your side. All right? So let me swap the cameras real quick. Let's see here. There you go. Okay. So let's get a couple shots from the head-on view here. Let me make a fool out of myself again. Oh, here's what we're gonna toss this back on so I can have something to hold on to. There you go. Okay. So you're on your side. This is how you're gonna be looking right here. Okay. Imagine my arm is at the side. So you're gonna be kicking here. Okay. And then you're gonna grab, and so this is mostly for the advanced people that are really learning how to rotate. You're gonna be here. You're gonna grab, and then you're gonna push through, and then rotate all the way back onto your side. Okay. So what you're trying to accomplish is you start here, and then so it's hard. So you're here, and then you push through, get onto the other side. Push through, onto the other side. Push through, onto the other side. So if I'm swimming towards you, it's going to be like I'm here, okay? I'm stacked, I'm on my side. I'm going to keep my head down, grab, and rotate through, okay? Grab, rotate through. Kick, 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 kick. Grab, rotate through. Kick, 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 kick. Grab, rotate through. Okay, so you kind of understand this idea here, because when we're swimming like this, it is absolutely important that we learn how to make that nice, smooth transition from side to side. So you're here, and then you're here. So a couple tips. Number one, keep the head locked. So keep the head down, and then if you're learning how to breathe, it's okay to keep your head down to the side. But then while you're rotating, try and keep your head down here, and then just rotate the head slightly at the finish. So like I said, there's a couple different ways to do this drill. Number one is you can keep your head down, keep everything nice and stacked on your side. Another thing that you can do is keep the head locked in with the shoulders. So you're here on your side, kick, 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 and then rotate to the other side. You let the head rotate all the way to the other side. So those are two different ways that you can do this drill. I mean, if you really want to, you could theoretically toss your snorkel on and be here, kick, 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 and then here, kick, 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 kick. You can do that. Not necessarily recommended. It's not a way that we often do this. More glide. Yes, all the glide, all the time. But like I said, the whole idea is we want to be here on our side, and we want to be extremely comfortable being on our side. Because one thing that I do notice a lot of people is that they go, they whip themselves onto their side to take a breath, and especially those that breathe late. So a couple piece of breathing mechanics that we're actually going to really focus on here is lock the head into the shoulders, reach, and let that head come onto the side with the shoulders. Let the shoulders rotate and let the head just come along for the ride. Don't rotate, then snap the neck over to the side. That's really gonna, it's not comfortable. It's not the way we want to do things. We want to get our whole body in sync. That is another, like, really, no, not the boy band. This is having your whole body synced up to where it's here and then here and then here and then here, to where everything is rotating nice and comfortably and under control. All right, that's about it for the bench. Let's sit back down here.
And hey, Maria, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in this morning. So yeah, the side-to-side drill really opens up a lot of different possibilities, especially when you're really trying to bring your times down. Being able to rotate really gives you more power, and it allows you to kind of advance to that next stage, to where you kind of see you see these swimmers that are faster than 130 per 100. A lot of them are gliding, especially the ones that are under 115, 110 per 100. I mean, you watch Katie Ledecky, that girl gets so much power out of her stroke every single stroke. Sincerely, go watch some of Katie Ledecky's 1650 freestyle. You're going to notice a couple things. Number one, she does not kick a lot. She has a 4-beat kick, but it's not really that. It's a powerful 4-beat kick, but it's not a big 4-beat kick. But you'll see her have different gears of her kick. We'll talk about that in another episode. Another thing that you're going to see is she really reaches and extends. Like, reaching and extending is a huge part of swimming. It is your DPS, distance per stroke. Being able to initiate your pull all the way out in front and then finish it all the way through to the back. Okay? Now remember, it's here, not here. Okay? We're not flicking the water. We're pushing the water to nice and straight. There actually is a flick drill, which is really for finishing off the stroke. I think I'll share that probably next week. Yeah, so side to side drill, 6 kick switch drill, basically the same thing. Lots of people have different names for different drills. Use the fins, be very comfortable with this. Okay, final part, how to incorporate this into your stroke, into your swims. It's kind of hard for me to say, oh yeah, just swim, just drill, swim, drill, swim, drill, swim. Side-to-side drill is one that you're going to want to take some more time with. If you're going to do side-to-side drill, I highly recommend you at least do 50s of side-to-side drill, if not 100s of side-to-side drill. You just want to have an extended period of time of messing around and just kind of working on being comfortable. I actually recommend multiple hundreds of side-to-side drill if you're really going to start focusing in on learning how to get that whole mechanics down of getting the full pull plus the rotation. I highly recommend you do hundreds of this when you're starting, and especially if you don't have a good kick, toss the fins on. Don't worry about it. Just reach here, grab, rotate all the way through, rotate all the way through. Oh, excuse me. If you're just learning how to bilateral breathe, then it's really effective to do this for 50s, where you do a 25 of side-to-side drill, and then try a 25 of bilateral breathing. So just split that one up into 50s. No problem with that whatsoever. Now, if you're just learning how to be comfortable on your side, I actually recommend a different approach to this. I recommend doing this in 25s. Now, one thing that I very much so recommend is you learn how to do side kicking, which is just, especially if you're a beginner, learning how to side kick is going to be, so this is kind of like a bonus drill for today is side kicking, learning how to kick on your side. Now, the reason for this is an extension of the vertical kicking drill. So remember, when we did vertical kicking, we wanted to have a nice vertical posture, and we want to learn how to kick up and then kick down, kick forward and kick backwards, because we're always going to kick forwards, we're always going to kick down, so to speak, kick down. But we need to learn that there is a kick up as well. We want to kick up and kick down. And if you do those things consecutively at the same time, the upwards force and the downwards force wind up canceling each other out. You're only stuck with a nice, decent push backwards. The idea, it's like a boat prop, the thing that spins around on the back of a motorboat that pushes it through the water. So it's important to know and understand that there is a kick forward and a kick backwards, and kicking on your side is really going to be a nice extension of that as well. So all levels recommended to do some lateral kicking. If you have a day where, maybe you're doing a recovery, if you're doing a recovery day, a nice way to get some good leg recovery in is just do some gentle side kicking with fins. You can use a board. You can use a kickboard to support it. I don't recommend a big kickboard if you kind of have a smaller board or one of those kind of more specialty pointy boards. This is the only reason I would really recommend one of those. Other than that, they're kind of gimmicky. But one of those, it's really nice to be on your side. You can hold the kickboard vertically. Here's my Poco Loco kickboard. So you can hold the kickboard vertically, so hold it at the top, or you can hold it at the bottom like this and be on your side and just do some side kicking. Just really nice and gentle side kicking. It's going to work a lot of the muscles in your leg, help loosen them up if you've done like a stupid big run or huge bike workout or something like that. So side kicking is really a good idea to do. It's not mandatory at all. I very much so would prefer vertical kicking over side kicking, just because it's a lot easier to just stay nice and vertical in the water, little tougher to stay on your side in the water. But if you're really adamant about making sure you get yardage in order to pad your training, it's recommended to toss on the fins, do some side kicking, add that as a part of your recovery efforts. So then if you're kind of more of a beginner, I recommend going halfway on your side. So start on your left side, so you're looking to your right, kick about halfway, and then do side to side drill the rest of the way. Okay, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. Okay, I recommend 4 kicks on each, so you just get a couple more rotations per 25. So halfway, and then you push off. Then you're going to be on your opposite side. You're going to be on your right side, looking to your left, kicking about halfway, and then do the side-to-side drill for the second half of the 25. So you're spending a lot of time getting accustomed to being on your side, and then you spend the second half of the 25 learning how to rotate from side to side. Because remember, as you are progressing, you need to change your mindset of what should I be focusing on. These are my recommendations based off of a lot of intense thinking and mostly arguing with myself. If any of you want to know how I come up with these streams and these ideas of what to talk about, I don't write out a script, as you could mostly tell. I usually just vocally exterior monologue it while I'm driving around town and doing all my errands and stuff. So yes, I basically talk to myself and I talk it out loud. It helps me kind of understand and think about, oh, I'm going to talk about this. Wait, that did not make any sense whatsoever. Let me rephrase that. So anyway, side to side drill, really good. That's honestly all I can think about with side to side drill. So incorporate this into your workout. Start learning how to rotate on your side. Be more comfortable on your side. Oh, excuse me. Oh. be more comfortable getting on either side. Okay, yeah, so that's going to be it. So check out the link tree description below. If you live in the Southern California area, I am totally open for swim lessons. Shoot me. There is a link to a Setmore calendar on there. Here, let me kind of show you. Let me show you real quick how this works. Remember, this is wait, hold on. Oh, no. I gotta hit this because that one does the thing. Okay, the C922 goes away. Okay, so let me kind of show you how this works real quick. So go to the link tree, book your swim lesson with me, and then what's gonna do? It's gonna pop you over to Setmore. Setmore is the online calendar that I use. Hit triathlete lesson, and then you're going to see my calendar. And then if there's a blue one, you hit the blue one, and then you see that there's one of these. Please don't do the 6:15s. I don't know how to get those off. Either 6 or 6:30 on like that day. On that one, 5:30, 6 or 6:30. Don't book on the 15s, please. I will email you back and say I am pushing you to this time, because they're 30-minute lessons. They're not 15-minute lessons. So anyway, so that's how you do that. So yeah, so book a lesson. If you do not live in this area, ferrellswimtech@gmail.com. You got any questions at all, email me there. This is the easiest way to get a hold of me. I need to put that on the link tree. I will get that on the link tree. Instagram, Ferrell Swim Tech. I will post a video about doing the side-to-side drill maybe today. YouTube, Ferrell Swim Tech. I am sorely behind on uploading videos. I think I'll get a bunch uploaded while I'm in the shower, and then I'll edit them all, get them all set up and make them go live. And then Ferrell Swim Tech on Rumble. Rumble's a fantastic free speech platform. Lots of good people stream on Rumble. I stream on Rumble at nights. If you check the link tree, you can find for the Frita Bandito Taqueria. That is what I call my stream. Yes, I am fluent in Spanish. Yes, I can teach swim lessons in Spanish, even though sometimes lots of Spanglish is going to happen. I'm going to sound like a big old Puerto Rican. If you know, you know. So yeah, that's going to be it for me today. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Like I said, we had a great open water swim on Saturday. Unfortunately, I won't be able to host another one of those at least until like May or June. I got to get through softball season first, guys. So anyway, yeah, that's it. Thank you all so much for tuning in. ferrellswimtech@gmail.com. Any questions and inquiries? I also do virtual swim lessons. You want to send me stuff? I need to do a swim lesson tonight. I need to do a stroke technique review tonight. I had a guy email me last week. I totally ghosted him over the weekend. I got really busy, and yes, I did not do it. I need to do that tonight. I got to remind myself. No stream for me until no gaming for me until I get that video done. So yeah, ferrellswimtech@gmail.com. You want me to look over your stroke, film it, send it to me. I'll look it over. If you want to know what shots are good, just send me an email, ferrellswimtech@gmail.com. I'm just trying to repeat that email as many times as possible. ferrellswimtech@gmail.com. Any swim inquiries, check the link tree for all the good stuff. So, once again, thank you very much for Dynamic Triathlete for being an affiliate of this stream. Your app is fantastic. Go check them out in the comments below. Big shout out to Form Swim for putting out a bunch of fantastic swim technique, swim drill videos. Go drop them a follow. I should have used theirs for last week. I'll check out all their drills. I know that they uploaded a bunch. I need to check out what they have. So go like and subscribe, Form Goggles on YouTube. So until later, my friends, good night, Isaiah Norris. Wherever you are, let's get training. Let's get swimming faster. See you, everyone. Bye.